Mic check, mic check. Let me turn this down a little bit. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. FOMC Wednesday. I'm pumped, man. This week really got my blood pumping, man. I'm just. It's almost like my whole trading year just reset. Start from scratch and build up another massive win streak. Markets look pretty slow right now, so we're chilling. Let me clean up this echo real quick. And my charts are ready. Go ahead, take a look at my levels here. Notice 30-minute chart, right? We swept out London's high, Asia high for the 9:30 open here on NAS. We did not sweep out the highs on ES at 9:30 open. Nowhere near it, right? So that right there is telling me shorts could come into play here. Also, we failed to sweep out the Asia range and the London range on ES, so that tells me that there's divergence at the lows as well. So with that in mind, I'm looking for either a short or a long off the open to allow ES to show us where it really wants to go. Right now it's stuck in the range, but eventually we should see some type of expansion back towards one of these highs or lows. All right, so when I go down to the lower time frame here, first let me look around the market real quick. Check on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been sitting in the same spot, 17, 18, 19K for a good amount of time. What about Microsoft? Pretty flat. Meta, pretty flat. Everything's pretty flat right now, which is good. But what I want to know is, can we get this low to be swept? Notice the divergence right here, right? I like how this massive Judas swing, clean inversion. All right, so maybe price wants to draw towards this low. All right, if not, that's cool. Let me check the news real quick. I know we had some type of news forecast today. We had at 8:30, we had advanced GDP report, which came in green. All right, and now we have 10:30 news, and then at 2 p.m., of course, we have FOMC. So now when I look at this sweep above all the highs, retest this weekly open, nice rejection, I would assume that price is going to draw towards this low right here. That would be my assumption. But keep in mind, we have a divergence at the high and the low. So if price doesn't want to take this low, it could literally flip back towards the high. So that's what I'm looking at here from 10 a.m., which is right here. It's looking like we could potentially go short. Let's see. We'll see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. I like the shorts over the buy side simply because of this massive manipulation leg right here. And look at all the relatively equal lows down in here. There it is. Nice. That's nice, man. That's nice. So I'll let this play out here and then figure out what's next. We're about to get a order block here. We already got a bullish order block, but not on ES. So yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Price is in a range right now. Let me get my levels together on my other screen here. And we'll see what unfolds. Crazy thing is, I completely forget to stream on YouTube lately. I've been on Kick. It's just super convenient to stream on Kick, but I also really want to stream on YouTube. So every Wednesday we'll be in action here on YouTube, continue to support the YouTube community, grow my page here. But at the end of the day, it's all about catching bangers no matter where we stream. Let me put that on the screen actually. The past 13 weeks, I want to say, yeah, 11, 12, yeah, 13 week recap. Winning weeks. No, I'm sorry. 1 winning week, so it's a 12-week recap. Yeah, so coming into July, we are pretty hot, man. Like, it's funny how the market's really like accelerated this year. But that's what I like as a trader. I really like to see speed in the markets. Really makes trading a lot easier, if you ask me. When the market's moving slow, that's when it gets pretty tough. 12-week recap. Let me put some emojis in here real quick. Save this. Get out of here, bro. All right, here we go. Buy side looks like it's going to be the draw here. We may be able to get a long on NASDAQ. Yeah, it looks like I may be able to catch a flip here on the NASDAQ. All right, so let's see if we get some type of play here on the NASDAQ back to the highs. That would be ideal. All right, here we go. So notice right here at 10 o'clock open, right? What does price do? Price consolidates a bit here. We sweep this low, but you notice the divergence at the low right here, right? Really nice divergence at the low. ES is already displacing higher. But the catch here is I really don't want to trade ES. ES is the weaker pair coming into the session. So if I want to buy it, I should be looking to buy NASDAQ. Excuse me. Let me go to the 4-hour, take a look at the overnight session, see what was taken care of, what happened. So here we see we take out this range, fill in this gap here. Overnight sweeps out here. Now let's check on ES. All right, so we do sweep this high here, fill in this gap, but which one is actually stronger? It looks like ES dove a bit deeper. Notice ES sweeps out this 2 p.m. low from Thursday, and then the 2 p.m. low from Thursday, which is here, is never swept out on NQ. So yeah, NQ is way stronger. Let me put that tag in here. Leader tag, bingo, NQ in front. All right, here goes that displacement on NQ. I'm gonna look for longs here. I'm gonna look for longs. Boom, boom, boom. 1 minute chart here. Zoom in. Yeah, I'm gonna look for the buys off of this transition higher. Looks like ES is about to take this high. Might kill the trade idea. But I'm thinking, yeah, bro, ES is ripping. And that makes no sense for ES to get so far ahead. Maybe ES pulls back here real quick. I'm looking for an entry off of this move up here. Something like this. I'll make this white. Something like this. Pull back, target this high. That would be my idea. All right, let's see here. See if price pulls back real quick. If it does, I'm looking for a buy. Let's see. All right, there goes the pullback. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for longs here. All right, let me close this out. Nice. I want to see how this imbalance holds up here. We got the EMA support. If I were to long this, I could get a decent stop loss for sure. Yeah, I can get a 25-point stop here. Yeah, 25 points. I'm gonna go one contract. Yeah, I already see what I want to see. Price is rejecting nicely here. Let's see what this, yeah, I think I have to try this right here, right now. Let's see how this candle ends up reacting. I want that next candle to show some strength, and then I'll go ahead and enter this one. 25 points, target the highs, ES already pumping, yo. Yeah, this looks nice. What price am I looking for? 495, 23, 495. Yeah, I'm in that. There it is. Yeah, I'm in here, and I'm looking for the highs here. Price that I ended up getting, I got 497. Slightly late fill. I should have got in here, but I wanted to see how this candle reacted. Now that ES is taking that high, I want to see an acceleration. Definitely gonna reduce my stop to about 20 points now. All right, if ES can take that high, NASDAQ should be able to take it as well. All right, so that's the first trade for me right there. Entry at, man, I got a trash entry, yo. 497, but if I hit this high, that should be 1R for sure, yeah. Yeah, we can get 1R off of that. ES is showing that it's gonna keep drawing. I would say ES is probably gonna take out this lunch high from yesterday at least. So I'm watching ES here on my other monitor. As long as ES continues to expand, I'm expecting higher prices here from NASDAQ as well for sure. So we still haven't taken out those pre-market highs for ES. That's going to be the first strong liquidity for ES, those pre-market highs. Let's see what happens here. Pre-market highs are about literally 1 point away from ES. See if NASDAQ can give us a nice pop here. I'm going to push my limit up a little bit just in case we get that aggressive move back to the upside. But ideally, I'm just looking to catch about 30 points here. And then I'll be out of this one. Let's see. I want to see if price can hit this 35 point mark, 36 points. All right, here we go. Really nice move here. ES still expanding. Really nice. We got a strong close above this weekly open, so we should be able to take this high for sure now. Let's see what ES is going to do. We took out a lot of liquidity on ES, but we still have a little bit to the left that ES could grab real quick. So we could see ES continue higher. I see prices gapping through the highs, which is phenomenal. Let's see. Need one more push here, NASDAQ. One more push. I gotta be careful also because we did take out a decent amount of liquidity. We took out all of the pre-market on ES. We stopped right before the lunch highs on ES as well. So now we have this imbalance, right? I want to see how this imbalance plays out on ES right now. Imbalance on NASDAQ as well too. We have a few of them. We have this one. And then we have this one right here. So we're not afraid of any pullbacks. We're just looking to see how these gaps respond, because if NASDAQ, just thinking of it liquidity wise, if NASDAQ already took out these highs, right? We already took these highs out with this push higher. We push down, we fake and pretend to sweep out the lows, and we turn around. This is telling me that this high is way more likely than this low, right? So if I can get in at a good price, I should hold it until this high is taken out. Same thing with ES. If ES is not concerned about making those lows, we honestly could trade all the way back up to previous day high. On a day like this, FOMC, they could potentially lower rates today. I don't want to be greedy also, so I'm debating going break even here. I may go break even, but right now I'll just take some risk off again. I'll go to about 15 points on my stop. Yeah, something like that. 15, 16, 17 points. But yeah, there's a few imbalances in here that I just want to see price hold up. Maybe we get like a 5-minute or a 3-minute imbalance as well. Yeah, there goes one right there. So I want to see how this imbalance holds up. And then my stop is pretty much, I'll move it to about 18 points, 19 points. Yeah, like a 20-point stop, just because what that does is we put our stop below this imbalance that we were looking for earlier, the one that gave me the entry. I want to see that hold up. ES looking pretty decent. All right, yeah. I'll just let this one play out. Uh, there's really not much going on. I don't see any reason to give up on the idea just yet. We have 3 minutes until this 30-minute candle closes. I'll definitely have to take a look around once that 30-minute candle closes. I want to see a nice push within the next 3 minutes, and that'll give me more more of what I want to see. I want to see both of these 30-minute candles take out all of these highs. So notice ES already took out the pre-market highs and all that. I want to see NASDAQ take out the pre-market highs as well with this 30-minute candle. If it doesn't, then I may go break even here for sure. Come on, 2 minutes. Let's get some speed here. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in 500 here. I don't want to see price reverse off of this high right here. It sucks that it didn't just pop through, but that's about 30 points right there. Easy. Easy 30 points. I'll take it. super clean trade. FOMC Wednesday, a good 30 points, easy. I was hoping it was gonna blast through there, but I'll take my 500 and let's see what else unfolds, man. Let's see what else unfolds. Really easy trade to start the day. Let me alert VIP real quick. So yeah, that's one. I'll hang out today until about 1 p.m. All right. Hang out until about 1 p.m. So let's pay attention to how price responds right here. Got to pay attention to how price responds right here because this could be a reversal. You know what I mean? So let's go back through this trade idea real quick. Remember, coming into the session, what do we say? Price could go bullish or bearish. We're going to pay attention to how price responds inside of this 10 a.m. candle, right? So what do we notice right at 10 a.m.? Price, let me zoom in, take off this EMA. One of my favorite indicators, EMA. You notice I don't have many indicators. I have literally the timestamps, midnight price, weekly open, blah, blah, blah. And then I have my 9 EMA. Cool. But what do we say, right? When the market opened, we saw this potential short idea right here. We swept out the highs on NASDAQ and we started to flip bearish quickly. And then we noticed ES failed to take that high as well. So it's like, okay, maybe this short could send price to this low. At 10 a.m., this candle is going to open, and then we're going to be able to see which way structure starts to develop. And then price expands higher, drops lower. And then what do you notice? As soon as price takes this low, price starts to flip bullish and respect bullish imbalances. Remember, I wanted to buy this doji candle, but I was like, let me just wait one more candle, give price a chance to show me if it's truly ready to go higher. And once price started to expand with a lot of speed, we got in here around 9.7. Let me turn on the execution. We got in here. It didn't turn it on. Trading, executions, apply to all. Okay. So yeah, we got in here at 9.7, 497, and you simply just target this high. And even though, like I was saying with ES is showing signs that it wants to rip way higher, you can't be greedy, because if you've been trading long enough, you'll understand that. Look at this as a perfect example. When price sweeps out in anything external, so these lows are here, we go from internal to external, price can reverse if it wants to. Same thing here. As soon as we took out this high, what happened? Price reversed aggressively. Even though it's not bearish, right? It slammed the opposite way. Even though it's not truly bearish, what did it do? It went right bullish. right back bullish, right? So we swept these internals, slammed lower, pretended to be bearish. A lot of people probably tried to short this, and then what happens? It goes right back bullish. So now that we've taken out this high, we have to be cautious. That's why I like to scalp, because scalping helps you avoid a lot of the misdirection. So price could have easily taken this high and then tried to pull back down in here for a little bit, something like this. Excuse me. Push down in here and then reverse, and then end up going back in its true direction, right? So now what I'll do is I'll wait for the next 30-minute candle. Take a look around YouTube, take a look around and see what everybody else is trading so far. Mommy will be back, she's not here. All right. She's coming back, okay? I don't know. Yeah, so really clean delivery to those highs. I wonder, let's see what everybody else drew up today. Anybody else catch those longs? Let's see what Tanya took today. Tanya, let's see. I don't think she took a trade. So here, what I'll do next is I will wait for price to offer a new 30-minute closure, and once price gives us that, we'll look around to see if it shows us an A+ setup or what. But not bad volume today for FOMC, man. Today is actually really decent. Really decent. So now price is obviously just chilling, right? So we're chilling. Let's see, did anybody else draw up this trade? I see that guy trader Kane is on Ninja Trader right now. It looks like, yeah. I don't see any trades activated. Yeah, nah. Everyone's chilling right now. Everybody knows it's FOMC. Yeah, everyone's chilling right now. Everyone's chilling right now. That first trade was pretty quick. I wonder if anybody else caught it, but I know I did. All right, cool. So looking at price, right? I can see that we did develop this order block down here. So I'm going to take this off for now, right? No reason to dwell on that trade. When I'm looking at price, we have some really, really clean order blocks in here. So look at how clean this drive lower was, right? We still are within this wick. Let's go to the 5 minute. Same thing on the 5 minute. So if price is going to go bullish, it should close strongly above here. Looks like it's about to. Okay, nice. Yeah. So I'll wait for that. I'll wait for the strong closure above here. Let's see what this is all about down here. Really nice. So price, yeah, price is pretty bullish, man. Let's check Bitcoin. Bitcoin was at 117 earlier. It's at 118 now. Apple, put Apple up here in the mix. Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, Bitcoin, Google, XRP, Take-Two. Alright, cool. SPY, QQQ, Gold. There it is. Nice. So I'm looking to see if price can give us this closure above, a strong closure above these wicks. Essentially, you see all the wicks in this area. We haven't really closed above it how I would like to see it, because if price is truly reaching higher, it should start to close above these instead of wicking. The wicks open the door for reversals, right? Similar to down here, you notice price could not close through this wick and price reversed, even though it was spending a lot of time down here. Same thing here. Price still hasn't closed through this wick right here. I would love to see a strong closure above the wicks in this area. It looks strong right now, right? But we still have 11 minutes left in this candle. We don't know if this is going to turn into a wick as well. So we just have to wait. It's a waiting game. But yeah, man, if you guys, here, let me pull up the Discord. Let me see which, I'll put it on here right now, actually. My top prop firms are having deals. My top prop firms are having deals. It is going to be these right here. See if I can put the deal next to them. Top props. There it is. So my funded futures is having 15% off, I believe. Let me double check real quick. Yeah. My funded futures is having I think it's in my Discord, unless it's over with. It could be over with. Let me double check. I know Trade Day is having 40% off. Trade Day's having 40% off. My funded futures, let's see, active promotions. Yeah, my funded futures is having 15% off with their new programs that they launched. And then you have Aqua, which I believe was 60. Let me double check. Aqua. Promotions. Yeah, Aqua's at 60% off. Tradify 35%. And that's basically for the remainder of this month. The remainder of the month, they're drawing up some decent promos. I would say take advantage of all of these. Actually, and I'm actually gonna reorder this. Mine from the Futures is not number one. Let me do this. Let me fix this. Number one would be, honestly, number one would be Trade Day. Number one would be Trade Day. Where would I put my funded futures? I would say it's gonna be like number 3 because I'm gonna move Tradeify also. This will be number 1. There goes Nas taking the lead. Look at that. Look at how ES sat down and waited for the NASDAQ to expand. That's beautiful because remember, NASDAQ is supposed to be stronger leading into today's session. Tradeify is gonna be number 2 for me now. It's funny, things change the more you look into the rules. The My Funded Futures accounts kind of blew me with the scaling rule. Like, you can only do 5 micros. Like here, I traded 10. You can only do 5 micros on your 50K accounts until you reach 1K balance. And then once you hit 2K balance, then they let you do 10 micros. I'm like, bro, what? If I'm up 2K on my account, I know sometimes I like to go past 10 micros. So that kind of killed the vibe for sure. So yeah, this pretty much sums up what I like right now. 40% off trade day. Promotion. These promos end July 31st, so I would say get your accounts now. You don't have to trade them this week because this week is pretty manipulated with FOMC, but get the account and hold on to it so that you can get the discount, right? And then get back in action on Monday. But number 1, trade day, 40% off. Number 2, Tradeify, 35% off. And then 15% off My Funded Futures. I wonder if that's actually better than Aqua. It's not. It's not. I still don't think. I think Aqua, if I'm being honest, Aqua, I would max out Aqua before I maxed out My Funded Futures, and that's just being honest. My Funded Futures was my number 1 for a while, but they did literally just change their business model, and they have a new set of accounts listed on their website. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. Entirely new group of trading plans. So that kind of plays a big role in why they're my number 4 firm, but doesn't really take much away from My Funded Futures. I still like them and I still trade with them, no issues. But the new accounts, you just have to trade them a little bit differently, basically less aggressive. I can't really be aggressive on those accounts, which I guess it's okay to have that diversity, right? But this is it. Let me save this. I would say at least go get an Aqua. Aqua's the cheapest price. You can get a funded account for literally $50. It's ridiculous. As long as you pass it within the first month, right? Because obviously these companies bill monthly. Let's see. Top prop, where you at right now? No, you did not. No, you did not. Save. Top prop. All right, looks like we're finally getting that closure. So that's gonna pretty much offer reassurance that price is really bullish here. You see we're getting this nice close above these wicks. Really nice. Now ES, remember like I said, ES slowed down here to give NASDAQ the lead. That is beautiful. That is beautiful price action right there. Remember, ES took the lead as if it was just so bullish. Now it let NASDAQ catch up. That's really clean. We're headed towards these, let me see. Is this a session high right here? No. That's from yesterday. What sessions am I looking at now? So we have the PM high was taken out here. And then now the next high will be all the way at previous day high. So I don't even need to mark that out. The next high is up here at 651. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, guys, make sure you take advantage of those discounts, man. Do not ever pay full price for any of these. You know what I mean? And then when you get like a cheap price, like you can be more aggressive. It helps you to open up and loosen up as a trader. You know, you don't want to go spend $300 on an account and then you're like, you know, you're on edge trading it. You can go spend $50 right now, and then you can really put your strategy to the test. Like, that's typically what I do. I wait for a good deal, get the accounts, wait for my best trade ideas to show, and then I'm going 500 or more, sometimes even 1,000, 1,500, depending on like how my week has been going. Like, you know what I mean? Just if I'm heating up, then you got to heat check sometimes, you know what I mean? And that's exactly how, like, was it last week? I think. Yeah, it was last week where we cleared those accounts that I bought. We bought them, I want to say it took 11 trading days, 10 trading days. And that's because I was aggressive, right? And also those accounts cost me, I got a 100K funded account basically for $150. You know what I mean? You can't beat that. It was 250K evaluations, total price 150. Past 11 trading days. Less than a month. That's how you want to do it. That way you can get the most out of your buck. And now when you have that funded account, there's no pressure on you whatsoever. And you can continue doing what you do, you know? All right, so there it is. We finally get this closure here. So what I'm looking at now is the market should use this as an order block, right? We have this drive lower, and then we have a strong flip higher. This area right here, I expect to remain bullish. All right, that's my expectation. I want to see price drive back into here, offer some sort of manipulation, and then continue higher. Very clean area of interest. So I'm watching this as a potential swing low. And then on top of that, keep in mind we are about to close another 30-minute candle. So let's see what type of structure is showing on the higher time frame right now. Really nice. All right, cool. So sorry, not that. All right, here we go. 30-minute chart. Hold on. All right, nice. So nothing going on at the highs, right? So I'm still bullish, essentially. No reason to flip my bias at all. So I'm gonna sit back and see if price wants to drive back inside of this area of interest, right? And then that's the last idea. Drive back inside of here. This level holds up. I want to see a continuation higher. If this level breaks, something like this. All right, so keep in mind, we do not want to see this level broken here on ES. If we get too far below here, that's gonna kill the whole buy idea, and then I'll switch the scenario to look for a short instead. All right, cool. All right, so I'm waiting to see if we get some type of false drive higher. I like how price offered the breaker structure on ES. Notice we closed through this low a few times and then retrace back to a discount. And then you see NASDAQ fail to take the low and then go back and take out this liquidity right here. ES hasn't taken that out, so now we have a divergence at the low and a divergence at the high, which tells us price is still deciding which way it wants to go, right? But naturally, with this divergence at the high now, I'm looking for a short if we can maintain these highs here. I want to see price start to turn around in the next 10 to 20 minutes. So right now it's 12:10. By 12:20, 12:30ish, I want to see price start showing its hand. If we can catch a short, I'm going to go short. Somewhere around 513 with a 25 or 26 point stop, something like that. 515, 516, 25 point stop, and I'll go for like 40 points back to these equal lows right here. So yeah, the next 10, 20 minutes should tell us what we want to know. Either price is going to keep going up and break structure in the next few minutes, or price is going to hit a wall here and then start to turn. Let's put that EMA in there. Once this EMA flips, we start breaking structure, I'll try a short. All right, this is the point where I will cut this early. Yeah, this is, yeah, I gotta cut this now. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this because of this closure here. And I'm looking at NASDAQ. NASDAQ is invalidating that level as well. So either price slams right here, right now, or I cut this trade. So this is like a tough spot for me because this is the area I want to see hold up. It's holding up right now. I don't like that price got all the way back into it. So I'm hoping it doesn't go back up here. If it starts to entertain this level again, I may just cut it. But I want to see price slam really far away from these current prices. I'm not expecting price to hang out up here, right? So that's why I'm trying to be patient here, because it did reject nicely, but I really don't want to see price head back up there. I want to see this EMA start to hold. All right, I'm gonna cut this. It's not that big of a deal. I'm out. I'll wait. If price starts to run, then I'll short it. But this is taking way too long. All right, guys. So that's gonna wrap it up for me today. You could tell price is starting to lose that sense of urgency. Made some decent trades today. Good exit here. This is gonna be a tiny trade here, but so far, really nice day. I'll take it. And back on stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. Check out the description. You'll see the link to watching my Instagram. Go to my Instagram and you'll see the link to the stream for tomorrow in my bio. All right, that's it for today. If you are trading this, if ES ends up breaking this high, that's gonna kill any short bias. This high right here from the AM session should not be broken if price is bearish. All right, so good exit here. I wanted to see this hold up for a retracement lower. Price seems to be slowly grinding higher. Yep, done. Yep, Noah says he's done. I'm done too, bro. I'll check later. I'll be in the chat room to see what FOMC does today. See if they end up lowering the rates or not, but really clean session today. No complaints at all. I tried to go bigger on this one just in case they tried to free fall, but really clean. Back in action tomorrow, guys. All right, later.